accidents caused by driving under the influence of alcohol accounted for 10,332 deaths, about 31% of all traffic deaths in 2012, according to the National Statistics Foundation for Advancing Alcohol Responsibility. The main cause for these accidents can be attributed to dizziness affecting the vestibular system and causing the hands to sway from a normal stable position on the steering wheel.
Along the endothelial tissue within the inner ear are structures called cristae ampullaris. These structures are deformed by flowing endolymph, which causes embedded hair cells to bend and send nerve impulses to the brain. Alcohol use decreases the viscosity of the endolymph, which increases the fluid's flow and moves the hairs more. This creates a more exaggerated sense of tilt, and the result is a feeling of dizziness when moving.
We wanted to make an experiment with the hypothesis that our proposed method would affect our subject's vestibular system similar to the way alcohol does. One Wiimote and a LabVIEW accelerometer VI were used to gather data in this experiment. 15 healthy Georgia Tech students enrolled in BMed 3110 were asked to participate. Participants were asked to stand up with both arms extended parallel to the ground and extend their index fingers. The Wiimote was balanced on their fingers, and they were asked to hold this position for 20 seconds. The VI measured the acceleration in the Y direction that the Wiimote swayed from the origin during this period. Afterward, the Wiimote was taken from the subject and replaced with a standard tare weight of 10 grams attached to a string. The participant was then asked to spin in place 15 times, making sure that he or she was spinning fast enough to cause the weight to suspend parallel to the ground. Afterward, the tare weight was taken from the subject and replaced with the Wiimote, which was then balanced on the index fingers again. As before, the VI measured the acceleration that the Wiimote swayed from the origin.
After collecting the data, we noticed that the negative values decreased the average and canceled out some of the positive acceleration values. To compensate, we removed the negative values and singled out the positive data. We performed a two-tailed pair t-test, which showed the data was not significantly different.
It is well established that intoxicated individuals experience an impaired vestibular system. This experiment shows that dizziness is not the cause of poor motor control as seen with intoxicated drivers. It was found that there was no significant difference between dizzy and normal subjects, despite many of the subjects claiming to be very dizzy, and some even remaining dizzy after testing. With more time, the experiment could be improved with a driving simulator, which would give visual stimulation and allow reaction time to be checked, as well as the subject's balance. If the danger of driving while intoxicated lies in one's exaggerated movement, the new simulation would be expected to see much larger changes in balance, since intoxicated individuals would need to rapidly utilize their motor skills rather than perform a single task. We would expect the positive average in this new experiment to be much larger in the dizzy subjects, while reaction time would be much slower.